Well, I think everyone had to work hard today around that track, and especially in that second moto. Not the greatest of starts, but you made it happen. I told you on Friday I could see you in the box and you delivered, but it must feel amazing to get a podium again.
Yeah, for sure. Long time coming. A lot of frustration since the race win in Arco. You know, it's not been a great run of races for me since then, so I'm happy to finally put it on the box. It's been a long time coming, like I said, so hopefully we can keep this up. And yeah, also second moto was tough. The whole weekend was tough actually. Lommel was really tough this year. Saturday especially with the rain, and then like we said in the press conference, the track was a bit strange, so had to work for it, but it's how it comes and it's how it is. So anyway, it landed on the box, so I'm happy.
And actually, Lockett, even though the results maybe weren't great on paper, I actually thought you rode really, really well in terms of speed. Did you feel the same, and was that good for the confidence coming here? Because obviously maybe that's your weak area, slick hard pack, so to be that fast there is a bonus.
Yeah, the paper doesn't show it at all, but I was really good in Lockett, really good. Second moto also, there was a lot of potential. I just couldn't really get around Gilliam, but anyway, there was a lot of potential all weekend. I had been fast, time practice, warm-up, quali race, so on paper it didn't show, but for the confidence I knew what I was capable of, and I know what I'm capable of on the hard pack. So there is the sigma of Sand Rider, but I think in the next couple GPs, hard pack GPs, Sweden, I like that track a lot. I think we can put it on the box there as well.
And obviously MX2 is very deep, but this weekend it was kind of the Kyle Wolf show. What was it like? You know, you sort of rode close to him there in that first moto. What was it like riding behind him? And even though you're happy with the podium, you know you have a bit of work to do to try and catch him in these conditions anyway.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I'm far off, you know, and I still believe I not left a little bit out there. I gave it everything today, but on a training day, or I think in certain type of scenarios, if this was a training day and the track was like that, I think I could still go a second, maybe two faster, you know. Whether it's the pressure or not, I don't know. I was feeling also quite like low on energy today, actually, and I still feel I could ride a little bit better. That's also, I'm happy with the podium, but yeah, ideally I would like to be fighting with Kai. I don't believe he's that much better than me in sand or anywhere actually. So anyway, good podium, but there is still a step to go, like you said.
And I think last week you were pretty banged up from your shoulder.
Yeah.
What was that like to deal with throughout the week? Maybe the prep wasn't 100%, but out there, I mean, you were going so fast, I highly doubt it bothered you.
Yeah, also with the adrenaline during the races, it helps a lot. But towards the end of the moto, both of them gets really stiff, and I think I'm compensating with my neck and my back. When I'm pulling the bike, I'm starting to do a little bit like awkward kind of pull. And then the last 5 minutes of each moto, I'm really stiff on my neck, and I start to do a little bit like this. And then I struggle in the right-hand turn. So another 5%, you know, that's left out there with the sore shoulder. So anyway, rode through it and managed it pretty well. And coming in, I was a little bit nervous because on Wednesday after riding, it was feeling pretty bad. So I'm positive.
And at the start of the season, you didn't look too comfortable with the bike, but there today, I mean, you look very comfortable. Has there been many changes made to the bike to get it to this step, and what sort of things have you changed?
Yeah. It's been tough. I've been searching a little bit with suspension, and we have a great package, we have a great bike, but I've just been struggling the last couple of weeks to get it right with the suspension. So a lot of my Saturday is used up trying to find a good setting rather than trying to work together with the track and find a good flow, you know, and I think that's hindering me a little bit. So this weekend we made a good step in the sand, which is actually where I've been struggling more with the bike. So I think going forward for Arnhem, those kind of races, we have a better base now, and from the get-go I can be better, which I think is going to help a lot. And then hardpack, we're pretty good. Like last week we found again a pretty good setting. I was searching on Saturday, and then we found a pretty good setting. So for both sand and hardpack, we have a pretty good base now. So that's very reassuring for me.
And your teammate Farah, he's starting to improve quite a lot from the start of the season. What's it like when you go to him at a practice track? Is it good that you're maybe a similar pace now?
Yeah.
That helps instead of just riding around in your own?
Yeah, he's really good. Especially even sand, he's really good when it's not crazy heavy like today. Because he is a smaller rider, let's say, when it gets like this, it becomes a bit more difficult for him, I think. But he's very fast. So, you know, last year there was with Mikkel, I could chase Mikkel and ride with Mikkel, and that brought me a step up, and then this year, especially the off-season in Spain on those type of tracks, Guillaume's been really good. So it's been quite similar. You know, we're pushing each other during the trainings, and we have Clement there as well, and he's kind of helping us find a balance between pushing safely and pushing the limits. You know. And we're on the limit but safe, and that's brought me a whole new level of speed, so it's been good with Guillaume. So.
And a brilliant day for South African motocross. It's not every day 2 riders on the box. You must be pleased to see that. You know, you're able to put South Africa on the motocross map.
Yeah,
you and Calvin.
For sure. I mean, South African motocross is close to nothing, so for Calvin and I to be doing what we're doing, coming from where we come from, I think it's really special, and I hope that over the next few years we can continue this and maybe be fighting for world championships, you never know, and then bring the sport back up to where it was, you know, when we were producing multiple world champions, AMA champions, all of that kind of stuff.
And Mikael Harp, do you still keep in contact with him? Are you following his races, and what do you think of him in America? He was 5th last year in MX2 and he's 5th there at the minute. He doesn't even know the track. Yeah,
I think it's really impressive what he's doing, especially if you look at Tom and Jorge.
Oh yeah.
It's what Mikkel's doing going over there on the. It's the same bike, but it's pretty different from what I've heard, and they have the regulations there, you know. So it's the same bike, but it's actually pretty different at the same time. And then he has the short practices to get to learn the tracks. I think he's doing a really fucking good job, to be honest. And I'm still good with Mikkel. I miss him actually.
So do I.
I never thought I'd be saying.
I miss him.
So now it's cool to see him doing well, and I mean I think he's the top. Is he 5th? In
yeah,
the
5th. Yeah, sure.
First triumph.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So I mean that's pretty impressive.
And it was contract year for you. Have you signed anything for the next couple of years yet?
I don't know.
We'll be seeing you in MX2 next year.
Smiling. I'm smiling. So
that's good.
That says enough.
But it'll be MX2 GP.
Yes.
Happy days. We'll look forward. Well, good luck for the rest of the season. Thanks very much for your time.
Yeah.